So, you did it! You brought home a new kitten, this tiny, adorable ball of fluff and, let's be real, chaos. It's one of the best feelings, right? And one of the very first big adventures you'll go on together is mastering the litter box. Let's get right into it. And let's be honest, this is probably the #1 question on your mind. You've got the toys, you've got the food, but making sure your home stays clean is a pretty big deal. The good news? It's way, way easier than you think, especially once you understand what's going on in that tiny little head. And that's exactly where we're going to start. Before we even get to the how-to, we have to talk about the why. You see, the real key here isn't about forcing your kitten to do something. It's about working with their powerful, natural instincts. This is the most important thing to remember. Your kitten isn't trying to make your life difficult, I promise. They are hardwired to be clean. They want to do their business in the right spot. Our job is just to make that right spot absolutely perfect for them. So when you see them doing that little digging and covering dance, it's not just some weird, quirky habit. It's an ancient instinct. It's about staying clean, staying safe from predators, and even sending social signals. So when we give them a litter box, we're not just giving them a toilet. We're giving them a safe space to perform this really essential, natural ritual.
Okay, so now that we get the why, let's talk about how to turn that knowledge into the perfect setup. Getting this right from day one is a total game changer and can stop most problems before they even start.
All right, here is the golden rule, especially if you have more than one cat, or plan to get another one. This isn't just about giving them choices, it's about preventing turf wars and stress. Some cats are picky. They might even want one box for #1 and another for #2. This rule just makes sure everyone has their own clean, safe space. Just burn this formula into your brain. N, the number of cats you have, plus 1. It's such a simple little equation, but it's probably the most effective way to keep the peace and prevent accidents in a house with multiple cats.
Now for the nitty-gritty. First, location. Think quiet and private. I mean, you wouldn't want your bathroom in the middle of a busy hallway, right? Neither do they. And keep it far away from their food and water. As for the box itself, start with something with low sides. Your tiny kitten can't climb a mountain to go potty. And make sure it's big enough. They need room to turn around, find the perfect spot, and do their digging thing.
What goes inside the box is just as important. A kitten's nose and paws are super sensitive. So please start with a soft, unscented litter. Those heavily perfumed litters might smell good to us, but for a cat, it can be totally overwhelming and drive them away. And if you go for something like silica crystals, just keep a close eye on your little one to make sure they aren't, snacking on them. Okay, the stage is set. Now for the actual training part. And try to think of this less like a chore and more like one of the very first ways you're going to build a bond with your new friend. This is all about patience, communication, and lots of positive vibes.
Your kitten is going to tell you when they need to go, but you have to learn their language. The signs can be subtle. Watch for them suddenly sniffing around in corners, scratching at the carpet, or getting a case of the zoomies. Those are your cues, and if you see them start to squat, okay, time to move fast. And this is the magic formula. It's a simple, repeatable loop. You want to be proactive, so take them to the box at really predictable times. Right after they wake up, right after they eat, and right after a good play session. Then just gently put them in and let them do their thing. And if they go, awesome. Immediately give them some calm praise, a nice gentle pet, or a little treat. This is what cements it in their brain. Good things happen when I use this box.
Look, accidents are going to happen. It's just part of the process. But how you react is absolutely critical. Never, ever punish them. Don't yell, don't scold them, and definitely don't do that old-fashioned thing of rubbing their nose in it. All that does is teach them to be afraid of you, and it can make them avoid the litter box entirely. Instead, just clean it up really well with an enzyme cleaner to get rid of the smell, and then focus all your energy on praising them when they get it right.
So, what happens if you feel like you've done everything by the book, but accidents are still happening? First off, don't panic. Let's walk through how to troubleshoot and, just as importantly, how to know when it's time to call in a professional. It's super frustrating, I get it, but there's almost always a logical reason. When a cat starts avoiding their litter box, they're not trying to be bad. They're trying to send you a message. Our job is just to figure out what they're trying to say. So let's play detective. Start with the basics. Is the box perfectly clean? And I mean scooping it every single day? If that's not it, maybe they just hate the feel of the litter. Try a different kind. Think about any stress in the house. A new baby, a new pet, even rearranging the furniture. And you can also make the oops spots less attractive by covering them with something cats hate, like sticky tape or aluminum foil. And this is so important to remember. If you've tried all the tricks and the problem just won't go away, you have to consider that it might not be a behavioral issue at all. It could be your kitten's only way of telling you that they're in pain or that something is wrong.
Keep a close eye out for any red flags like diarrhea, straining in the box, or big changes in how much they're eating or drinking. Those all warrant a call to the vet. And I really want to highlight this last one. If you have a male cat who is trying over and over to pee and nothing is coming out, that is a life-threatening medical emergency. It could be a urinary blockage, and you need to get to a vet immediately.
When you think about it, this whole process is so much more than just keeping your carpets clean. It's one of the very first real conversations you're going to have with your new kitten. Every time they get it right, and even every time there's an accident, it's communication. By paying attention, being patient, and always responding with kindness, you're not just teaching them where the bathroom is, you're building a foundation of trust that's going to last their entire life.